Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good day to all the people. My name is Muhammad Zulkifli. We are from Group C from the Operational Research Class BIL 22/2A. Now, we want to present about the project assignment which is Project 2 that are be given from our madam which is Madam Rafidah binti Ali. Next, this is our team member which is me, Muhammad Zulkifli bin Saad, Muhammad Daniel bin Mahdi, Muhammad Izzat Fahmi bin Rosmi, Muhammad Zarif Naim bin Zulkifli and Muhammad Nur Syafiq Muhi bin Khairuddin. For the introduction, decision analysis is the process of making informed decisions in order to efficiently use resources to produce goods or services. It involves identifying problems, developing solutions, and choosing the best course of action to help an organization meet its goal. Effective decision-making is crucial for the success of any organization, and operation manager must have the knowledge and skill necessary to make sound decisions. Now, I want to pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Daniel. I will explain you about the question number 1. For the question number 1, I do a 3 method. First is northwest method, second is minimal cell method, and third one is a Vogel method. For the northwest method, I started with the first row and first column. I put the 5 as a supply, and I will deduct from 8 to the rest is 3, and then for the demand number 1 is total is dia masuk dah. Alright, for the last method is I use a Vogel method. First, for using a Vogel method, you need to find the penalty cost. For the penalty cost, how to find it? We take the lowest transport cost, and then the second lowest transport cost, we minus it. And then for the first row, I take 12 and 10, and we got the penalty cost. First is 2. For the second row is I take 5 and 8, and we minus it, we got 3. And the third one is 12 and 10, and we got 2. The same as the demand column, for we got 5, 2, 3 and 10. Alright, for the started column, we started with the column that have a minimum transport cost, which is the second supply, 5, and then I put a 5 minus with the supply from the 7. The rest of the supply have 2. After that, I put the balance at the second column, which is at the 10, because the 10 have a minimum transport cost. I started 2, and then I put out the second lowest transport cost, which is the below that have 10. I take from the supply, have a 5, and then I only take a 5. And then for the rest, have the balance of the 9 is we need to take a 2. That's why I take a supply from the first supply, which is 2, and the second row is done. After that, the lowest third column is 8, but the supply is done, do not have any supply. We take the second minimum, which is 10, and then I take a 2 for the third demand, and third demand is done. After that, the rest of the supply is number 1. I take 4 because the balance of the supply have 4. I put all for the fourth demand, and then the fourth demand is done. After that, the last demand is 5. The last demand is 5. The supply of the rest of the third supply is 5. And then I got 5. And then the total I got is 243. As we can see, the table that I do it is for Northwest method we got 273, the minimum cell method 269, and the Vogel method is 243. Which is that the Vogel method is we should choose for the initial feasible solution.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Izzat Fahmi bin Rosmi. So now I will explain about the question 2, which is the second question in project. So as you can see, this question need to find the critical path, which is we need to do the diagram to ensure which one is the critical path. So the first one is starting with A. Then, as you can see, starting with A and go to the E, G, and H. After that, and finish. Next is from starting with A to E, G, F, I, J, and finish. Next is starting with A, E, D, F, I, J, and finish. Okay, next we will starting with B, which is the second. B, go to the E, G, H, and finish. And next is B, go to E, G, F, I, J. Next is B, E, D, F, I, J. And the last one is C, which is from C we go to the I and go to the J. After that, then finish. So all the we need to plus the number above the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So we need to plus the number until we get the higher number, which is the C. A go to the E, D, F, I, J, which is the higher number for critical part, which is 32. 32. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zarif Naim bin Zulkifli. My ID number 57212121 Okay, today I will explain about question 2. Find the ES, AF, LS and LF. Okay, as we can see from the table, from start we have A, activity A, B and C. Okay, for time, for A is 7, B is 2, C is 15. Okay, for ES, for A, B and C is 0. Okay, from start. Okay, so to get EF, time must plus ES. So for A we get 7, for B we get 2, for C we get 15. Okay, next we go to E. E come from A and B. Okay, from A and B, the biggest EF is 7, and the lowest EF is 2. So for ES, for E we take the largest one, 7. So EF for E is 17, 10 plus by 7. So we go for 2, which is G and D. Okay, for G, we get the EF is 22, and for D we get is 25. we go for G first. Okay, for G, it's go for 2 only. Also for H and F. So for H, we get EF is 30. For F, we get EF is 27, because the 25 is the ES 25 is come from D, because uh, G and D, the G is 22 for EF and the D is 25, so the largest number is 25. So for F, we take the 25. Okay, for I, it's come from 2, which is F and C, and the biggest number is 27. So for I, we take the ES is 27. So for EF, we get 29, and for J, we get 32. So, okay, to get LF, uh, for LF, we take the biggest one from H and J. So H is to get 30 for EF, and J we get 32. So we take EF for J and become LF. So for J, we get 32 for LF, and H we use 32 for LF. Okay, we go for J first. We go from behind. J, we use LF 32, and to get LS, we must minus 32 minus time equals 39. So say J, J get 29. For I, we use 29 from J. For LF, so we get LS is 27, and F we get 25. So from G and D, we have LS, H and F 24 and 25. So for G, we choose the lowest one, and for G use 24, and 24 minus 5 is 19, and for D use 25, so it gets 17. Okay, for E have 2 for G and D, and the lowest LS for G and D is 17, so E use 17 for LF, and get LS is 7. Okay, for A and B, use 7, so A get LS is 0, B get the LS is 5, and for C come from I, so use the 27 from I, LS 27 from I, and use at 27 for C, and get LS is for C is 12. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Next, for the question 3, a dietitian wish to mix together two kinds of food X and Y in such a way that the mixture contain at least 10 units of vitamin A, 12 units of vitamin B, and 8 units of vitamin C. The vitamin content of 1 kilogram food, and we can see from the table below. 1 kilogram of food X costs 16 ringgit, and 1 kilogram of food Y costs 20 ringgit. Find the least cost of the mixture which will be produce the required diet. Now, we can say that let the mixture contain 8 units of food X, and the mixture of contain Y unit of food Y. According to the question, for vitamin A, we can see that food X contain 1 and food Y contain 2. So the total requirement for vitamin A at least 10. For the vitamin B, food X contain 2 and food Y contain also 2. The total requirement is at least 12. For vitamin C, food X contain 3 and food Y contain 1. The total requirement is at least 8. Now we can say that we can use the formula x plus y greater than or equal c. For the vitamin A, we can say that x plus 2y greater than or equal to 10. While vitamin B, we can say that 2x plus 2y greater than or equal to 12. For the vitamin C, we can say that 3x plus y greater than or equal to 8. Also, for the net formula, we can see that x greater than or equal 0, while y greater than or equal also 0. As we need to minimize the cost of the mixture, we will use function which is minimize z. Now we can see food at cost 16 ringgit while food Y cost 20 ringgit. Now we can say that Z equal to 16 x plus 20y. We can combine all the constraint which is minimize z equal to 16x plus 20y. For the subject to constraint, we can see that x plus 2y greater than or equal to 10. Next, x plus y greater than or equal to 6. Now we also can see that 3x plus y greater than or equal to 8, and for the formula for the order formula which is x greater than or equal to 0 and y also greater than or equal to 0 also. Next, I want to pass for the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nur Syafiq Muhyi bin Mat Khairuddin. My ID number is 572121212464. And today I will continue the question number 3. And the first the box is x plus 2y more than 10. And I realize is x is 0, 10, and y is 5 and 0. Uh, this Gantt chart has a corner points and value of z. The corner points, the 0 and 8, the value of z is 160. The corner points 1 and 5 is value of z is 116. And the corner points, the third is 2 and 4, value of z is 112. And the last corner point is 10 and 0, the value of z is 120. So the minimum is 112. As the feasible region is unbound, hence 112 may or may not be the minimum value of z. For this, we need to graph inequality. 16x plus 20y less than 112, and 4x plus 5y less than 28. Since there is no uh, po- since is since there is no point in common between the feasible region and inequality, hence minimum value of z is 112. Uh, those cost of mixture will be minimum if two packets of food X and four packets of food Y are used. So the minimum cost of mixture is RS 112. Thank you. That's all from me.
For the conclusion, Decision analysis is a valuable tool for making effective business decisions under uncertain conditions. It provides a structured approach to assess different alternatives by explicitly defining the problem, outlining potential plans, and evaluating their outcome in a specific context. The proactive framework, which consists of three phases, guide the decision-making process. By using decision analysis, manager can better allocate resources, optimize performance, and consider costs and consequences of various alternatives, ultimately leading to more informed and efficient decision-making. Thank you from Group C.